Welcome to the House of Fi. At the House of Fi, we inspire and encourage families of all shapes and demographics to achieve financial independence. Here, we teach you to become debt-free, build wealth, and increase your income. We also share inspiring stories of others on the road to Fi, others who have made it to Fi, as well as some of our own perspective about this journey. If you're a family on the road to financial independence, we want you to know that financial independence is for everyone. We're glad you're here. Hey, House of Fi family, welcome back to another episode of our Side Hustle Spotlight. I have a special someone with me today doing the show, my husband, Curtis. Say hi.
Hi, House of Fi family.
So he is really nervous, guys, so just be gentle with him. In today's show, what we're going to be talking about is becoming a loan signing agent. And if you're not sure what a loan signing agent is, basically it's a notary who has special training in signing loan documents. So closing documents, loan modifications, and any other documents that might be requested from a loan company or an escrow office. They're a bit more involved, and so they pay more. So I first heard about becoming a loan signing agent when I heard Mark Wills from the loan signing system talk about his company on another show. And I was so intrigued by it because it sounded like just a really great opportunity to earn more money per hour than a lot of other jobs. So I looked into it. I've become part of his community, and I've just been watching some of these other notaries and loan signing agents making just really, really great income. And one of them, Enrique Castro, agreed to call in so that he could share how he's doing in his business.
Hello, everyone. My name is Enrique Castro of Go Notary LLC in Pennsylvania. You can find me on Facebook at Go Notary LLC. And the reason I'm calling in is to talk to you about an amazing side hustle, which started as a side hustle for me, but is now my full-time business. And that is being a notary loan signing agent. What it is, all you need to be is a notary who specializes in closing loans for different banks, title, and escrow companies. They average pay between $75 and $200 for each closing. Each closing takes about an hour or less. I can finish some in 15 minutes and finish some in an hour. Where else are you going to make $75 to $200 in between 15 minutes to an hour? It is an amazing side hustle, and that's why I said it's turned into my full-time business. In October, I found a program called the Loan Signing System by Mark Wills. He taught me not only what it was to be a loan signing agent, but how to market myself and find my target customers. Since then, I've left my career in the banking industry. I'm now a full-time loan signing agent, and I'm making the same amount of money I was making at the bank. I've replaced my income, and I have the free time to manage my own schedule, and do what I want to do, and wake up every morning and feel happy about what I do.
So, babe, what did you think about Enrique's story?
Oh, it sounds great. It's a flexible time, good payment for the hours. I mean, there's just a lot of positives that surround this whole side hustle.
Right. And I think some of the more apparent bonuses to something like this is that there's an easy entry. So this isn't something that you're going to have to go to college for. You might want to take additional training through someone like Mark to learn how to do the loan signing part of it. But otherwise, it's a fairly easy entry. Each state has different requirements for becoming a notary, and some of them it's as simple as paying a fee and filling out a piece of paper. And then other states like California, it's a little bit more complicated because it's California, but where you have to actually take an exam and wait a few months to get everything. But for the most part, it's a really simple process that doesn't take a whole lot of time. Also, the cost is not a whole lot. So we're talking maybe a few $100s here and there for all the different fees that we're talking about. But the biggest pro that I can think of for this sort of business is that the per hour that you're getting is just amazing. Anywhere between $75 an hour and $200 an hour, depending on whether you've gotten the job from a signing company, which is basically like where they get the request and filled it out to all of their members, or you get it directly from the escrow company, real estate, loan office. So those are some of the pros. Babe, are there any cons that you can think of?
I mean, those were some great pros. There are a few cons that you have to look at. Some you already mentioned. You are going to have some costs from state to state. So you just got to be aware of that. And you have to get your fingerprint clearance. The only other cost I can look at that's probably going to be car maintenance costs. You got to have a reliable car. Depending on what state you're in, if you have hard weather, you might have to do your oil changes and maybe some tire maintenance. But overall, it's a small cost. And then the last and final cost would have to be a dual printer. You have to be able to print out all of your paperwork for your signings.
Right. So there's going to be a dual printer. And the reason for that is that these are mortgage documents and they require different size papers.
Yes.
So it's much easier to have a dual printer because then you're not having to stop, change out the paper tray and that sort of thing. The other thing you might want to consider buying is a scanner or a portable scanner, because you will most often be scanning these documents and uploading them back to either the escrow office or the loan company after the signing is complete, in addition to mailing off the hard copies. So that's one other additional cost you're going to have to consider.
And then also remember, this is your business. Business will not come to you. You have to go out and get it. So there's going to be a little bit of footwork that you're going to have to do, but in the long run, it's going to pay off.
Right. And so basically you are your business. So you're going to have to go out and you're going to have to build these relationships with these escrow companies, with these loan offices, with real estate agents, sometimes with attorneys, depending on the state, because some states do use attorneys in the home purchase process. So if that's something that just terrifies you and makes you want to puke because the thought of like going out and, talking to strangers, then maybe this isn't the business for you. But if that's something you feel like you can work through to get that $200 signing, then I would say go for it. Your business, something like this, it's unlimited. It's up to you how much you're going to make. The other thing, and because it's your business, you have freedom. Maybe you work 3 days a week and you cram everything into 3 days and you have the remaining days to spend with your family. Maybe you work it after your kids get out of school so that you're home to do the things that you want to do during the day. Something like this just really gives you the freedom and flexibility to live the way that you want, but you do have to remember it. Again, it is a business. So you're going to be doing all of the things that business owners do. You're going to have to file your taxes. You're going to have to pay your quarterly income taxes. You're going to have to track your expenses. There's paperwork. So those are things to consider in addition to the other things that we talked about. Now, if becoming a loan signing agent sounds intriguing to you and you want to check into it more fully, I highly recommend that you go check out Mark Will's loan signing system. Now, I am going to list Mark's loan signing system in the show notes. However, the website is going to be down for the next few days because it's being transferred over to a new host. You can find that information on the House of Five Facebook page. I will also post it in our group. And then lastly, you can just go directly over to loansigningsystem.com, and that is where you will find Mark's course. It's a great course. He's extremely thorough. He does a lot of videos and a lot of written coursework. It's a high caliber course. You will not regret any money that you pay for that. It's very thorough and you'll walk away knowing what you're doing as a loan signing agent. Now, if you have a side hustle and you want to share it, please call in on our voicemail. It's on the website, a little tab that'll be up probably Monday or Tuesday of next week. If you want to just message me on Facebook or email me at info@houseoffi.com, just send me a note about what your side hustle is, and I'll let you know when the site is back up so that you can give us a call. Well, House of Fi family, we hope that you have enjoyed this Side Hustle Spotlight. We'll see you again soon.
Also, I want to thank Enrique for calling in. I want to thank our House of Fi family for accepting me for my first ever Side Hustle Friday.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.